Next up on WTV, a new retest policy, the V.A.S.E art event, and today's sports. WTV's daily update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Friday, January 7th, and I'm Varun Saravanan with today's daily update, brought to you by Wingspan TV. Occasionally, curriculums and grading adapt to fit students' learning experience. A few years ago, daily grades were removed and standards-based grading was introduced. This year, a new policy for retests is being used. WTV's Sachi Kuchu has the details.
Retests offer students a second chance to assess their knowledge over topics.
I think the positive is if a student had a bad day on the day of the test, or if they have a lot going on, they have a chance to re-evaluate where they're at, seek help if they need it, and to remediate those skills. So it's not everything all at once on that one day, which in the real world, if I mess up at work, I get a second shot.
Although students who've shown mastery over the material still choose to retest.
I think a big negative is everybody wants to retest everything all the time. So you get people who they score like a 97 or a 98, like they've got it, they're done. They have that concept down, and they're still coming in to try to retest. And it kind of makes this endless cycle wherein students are focusing so much on something they already have down, and they're losing focus on what the new content is, and so they fall behind there.
Even if students present mastery over a subject, sometimes they still need a higher grade to get the final grade they want.
Students who want to retest, it's nice that everyone has an equal shot at retesting, and if you have a bad grade and you want to retest something that you recently did well as well, you can still retest. So that way your scores are nice, and at the end of the marking period, you can just help increase your grade. And like usually sometimes even if you do well, you might need something even better. So it's nice that you can retest no matter what score you get.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Sachi Kuchu.
An annual art competition is taking place with students from throughout Texas competing for a gold seal. WTV's Haley Wong has the information.
V.A.S.E, or Visual Art Scholastic Event, is an annual Texas art contest sponsored by the Texas Art Education Association, which allows students to submit up to 2 pieces, with each piece evaluated by judges on site in February.
So V.A.S.E is our biggest art competition of the year, and they get judged on their interview and the artwork themselves. And then on the day of the event, I believe it's the top 10% of the artwork then goes to state. So then it'll get rejudged, so you can actually go to state for this competition. So it's a really, really great opportunity for students.
In its 25 years of existence, around 3,500 student entries have been submitted. But unlike many contests, the critique is done in person with the student there.
The judging is just literally the student and the judge will ask them questions that the students have already filled out. So they'll fill out a form that they kind of already know what they're going to be asked. But typically it's why they did what they did, why they chose maybe the colors or the theme. So they'll get judged on that. But it's a one-on-one interview with either another art teacher, it can be an artist from the community, or someone that's just interested in art. So it's a big opportunity potentially for our students.
For sophomore Zoe Langford, the high school version of V.A.S.E is judged at a different level than middle school.
Okay, the grading criteria is probably be more strict because middle school UL, they're just like, oh, you drew this nice and it looks like what you were supposed to do. We'll give you this grade. But then I feel like in high school, they'll like actively criticize you.
The deadline for online registration closes later this month, with the regional event in February. Reporting for WTV, I am Haley Wong.
Sports are starting up again in the new semester. WTV's Matthew Bishop brings you a recap on soccer and basketball in today's sports.
The boys and girls basketball team started off the new year with games on Tuesday night against Lone Star at the Nest. The boys cruised to a win with the final score of 74-52. The girls also had success, winning 41-34. The boys and girls basketball teams played today at Reedy, with the boys tip-off at 8 p.m. and the girls at 6:30. Boys and girls soccer competed this week, as on Tuesday, the girls took on Heritage in the first district matchup of the year, winning 5-0. On Thursday, the girls returned with a game against Bel Air, winning 2-0. On the boys' side, they faced off against El Paso El Dorado, with the game ending in a tie, 0-0.
Boys and girls soccer will continue play this weekend as the girls will take on Odessa today at 2 p.m. at Toyota Stadium, and then will continue with a game on Saturday against Wichita Falls Rider at 11 a.m. For the boys, they will play Thomas Jefferson today at 12 p.m. and then take on El Paso Bel Air at 9 a.m. Saturday. Red Hawk Wrestling will also compete Saturday at the Heritage Duel Tournament at 9 a.m.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Matthew Bishop.
If you are looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. All students, please check your yearbook portrait in the seating area near the stairwell to make sure it has the right name and spelling. If you find a mistake, fill out the Google form via the posted QR code or email breenk@friscoisd.org. The deadline for changes is January 21st. Want to be in 14 Days of Love? Scan the QR code below. That's it for today's daily update. This is Varun Saravanan for Wingspan TV.